I can't sleep. I'm looking out the window.
I see the rain.
Night birds.
I don't sleep enough these days.
I hear them fluttering.
How they move their wings when they fly, and they soar in the air, and they flutter, fly away, fly
The
away.
wind rustles in the leaves. Autumn approaches.
The rain washes us.
I love the fall, the mist and all, the leaves rustling around and twirling around on the cold October day.
As I mentioned to you, I am a dancer first. I'm a mover. I think about movement and physicality a lot. And it made me question and wonder what if we spent the time to think about how the movement and the activities and the labors of the women in our family, how that lives inside of our bodies today. And what it would be like if we created a poem to honor that, to honor the women that are in our past and the legend of them, the stories of them, whether they're true stories or perhaps stories that we're imagining about them. I think of this as a beginning. You guys are my inaugural cast. You are the beginning of the poem, and my idea is that it will lengthen. And as I do this with more people, that the poem will just keep growing and growing and growing.
Louise Helen Navarre Novy, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, took care of her husband, confined to a wheelchair for 9 years, sleeping next to him while still teaching her acolytes in yoga, and reading to her grandson upside down while standing on her head.
Su Yo Yi, housewife, Hong Kong, 1963. Sewing machine, ready to please by command. Sews the Beatles jackets for her children, as dictated by her husband.
Florence Meyer of Baltimore, 1941, left her school-age daughter to teach soldiers in World War II. Later, dodged 2 more husbands and 3 bullets.
Sweet Caroline, New York City, New York. Not so sweet. All her ducks in order, in her neat attire and cool aplomb. Perfect husband, perfect children, fancy degrees and career. Never alone on a holiday. Everything falls into place. Does not feel, is not vulnerable. No failure. Sweet Caroline, not really so sweet.
Well, for me, what stands out a lot is this was like the first time that I tried to do anything that is movement related. for quite some time, like a few years, because, you know, I have a lot of limitations in my movement. And I really feel like maybe almost like kind of parallel to the characters in the poem, that there was the poem that we read, that there's a lot of mystery in the movement. Like there's a lot of discovery that happened for me about like what I could do, where I can move, where I can't move. A lot of surprises came to me in, you know, in what felt comfortable, what didn't feel comfortable. And I really feel like there's like a lot of things hidden in the layers of my body just from my own narrative. But then when I started like kind of putting in my foremothers narratives into there as well, my mother and my grandmothers and my great grandmothers and different aunts and female cousins, like I started thinking a lot about, you know, how much effort and labor goes into, you know, being a woman, you know, in these bodies, and how, you know, for me, like connecting with the fragility of the body, because I've been very fragile. But now I feel like this process has helped me get stronger, like not only in my emotions, but also in my actual body. Like I've, you know, like this arm is like in better control now. I can lift it almost all the way up, you know, when I do things. So that's just, to me, you know, really amazing. I really feel like there's something that happened in this group for me that was just very healing. And I really appreciate you. Oh, sweet memories. Alone in my room today, thinking about those days in the dance hall. Loud music, smoke, rhythm.
And smooth, like a cat. Spine curling, unfurling, curling, circling, rolling.
Cats. Oh, those little sweet babies. Come here, Gunky. Gooby. Gooby. Go big.
There was always sweet conversation, another drink, another tune, another spin on the dance floor.
Who wants to dance? Come. Let's pretend. Let's imagine.
In our own solitary dance hall.
We feel each other, we listen.
And the rhythm, undulating rhythms continue and burst out suddenly.